It's Smack the Guru. This the review for Power Book 2, Season 2, Episode 8, Drug Related. Man, this episode was dope. It had some very dope scenes, but it also had some stuff in it that I seen and I was like, ugh, just irritated me. But we gonna talk about it all, man. I probably put that stuff on the back end. Gotta start with the good and what I liked about it. And with that being said, let's start with the Tejadas. Man, everything came out at that table. Diana set it off. Diana set it off, man. She just set it off. She set it off with Kane, and then Kane let something happen with Drew. Let information slip about Drew. Lorenzo found out everything. He literally had to tell Monet, hey, yo, you needs to leave. Monet done lied to everybody. This boy Zeke is 4 years older than he thought he was. And if that get out, which it most likely will, he definitely ain't going to the league. Definitely not. Because, dog, you only dominating the people you dominating because you older. So think about it. He was the man when he was in middle school, right? Like, he dominating these middle school kids. He got 4 years on them. That means when he was playing with the 6th graders, he was supposed to be playing with the 9th graders, 10th graders type stuff. So he just dominating on the court his whole life, but he 4 years older. And with that being said, with the Tejadas revealing so much to each other, everybody's secrets come out. I don't think Carrie the last one to go this season. I made a video, one of them will go, and I had it between Zeke and Carrie. I think something gonna happen to Zeke, man, especially off the preview. I'm gonna put a preview out too, my prediction for the next episode, so make sure y'all check that out. But I don't think that's it. This episode 8, you got 9 and 10. I don't think everybody gonna survive them last 2 episodes. Especially Drew LaDude. He ain't no way. Ain't no way. Cause Lorenzo ain't playing. He like, dawg, you ain't handle that? We gotta clean up loose ends. Like he said in the other episode. So it's more that's definitely gonna happen. But I knew it was gonna come to this watching the episode when Diana starts snooping. You know what I'm saying? And her and her mama the exact same. Soon as Diana say something to Monet, she like, let me go check and see what this girl been doing. She go start snooping. You know what I'm saying? But she finds some condom. Diana finds some big information. You dig? So Monet was able to say, yo, you up there messing with Tariq. But then Diana able to hit her with that ace of spade. Like, bang. Nah, I got this in my back pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I knew that stuff was going to come out. Now, the scene with Monet and Carrie. This when I knew Carrie was going to go. This episode. I knew she was going to go when she took that stand. I said, oh, man, Carrie gone. When Carrie took the stand, I'm like, yeah, she gone. I just knew it. As soon as she took the stand, then, of course, Monet go over there, and I'm like, here we go. Here we go. Now, Zeke then found the body. Ain't no telling how he gonna be dealing with that. Ain't no telling. So, we really got to see these last 2 episodes because I still think it's a possibility Zeke is gonna go, man, for real. But let's pivot to Tariq. Because Tariq was able to save Lauren this episode. He knew Lauren couldn't take the stand. But that don't mean because Carrie took the stand that they still can't try to go get Lauren now. Especially because they about to find out what just happened to Carrie. Now I know Lauren really, really not going to want to take the stand once the information with Carrie come out. Like, if it was me, I'd be like, y'all can do whatever, whatever y'all want. I ain't taking that stand. Y'all can't protect nobody. So Tariq was able to delay it, but I'm sure Jenny gonna go right back to Lauren like, yo, we need you now still. You know what I'm saying? So now, even though Effie and Tariq had that conversation at the end, and you see Effie a real one, Diana a real one, she showed up to court. Now, of course, she was starting to try to, she was getting info too, but she showed up to court for him. You dig? Effie there for him. But Tariq still, he still think about Lauren. He is. He don't want nothing happening to Lauren. He knows she a good one. He like, nah, I ain't. So he gonna have to do what he gonna have to do to protect her still. Now, one of the biggest reasons this domino effect happened, Saxe. Golly, Saxe run his mouth too much, man. Davis played it smooth. Davis is the one for Tariq that Tariq gonna be able to, and Tariq brought him that diamond. Ooh, that diamond worth something. You hear me? I was like, golly, he just gave him the whole diamond? Like, that diamond worth something. Now, Saxe or Davis play it smooth to allow Tariq to hear the information. He walk out. Saxe comes up. I'm like, Saxe always messing something up. And he just get to rambling. It's like he talking for, no reason. He telling Tariq don't hurt her and all this da-da-da-da. And then, after that, he go to Jenny and do the same thing. Where he let it be known Tariq done heard the tape. He pillow talking. Literally. That's literally the definition of pillow talking. And then he trying to get serious with her. I'm just like, oh my God. Boy, you going out like a simp. Just sitting up talking. But that's Saxe, man. Saxe just letting info slip. So that's how that domino effect happened. Alright. Now, let's get to what I really got irritated about watching this episode. And I like Power. I'm a supporter of Power. But I'm a critic. I gotta keep it real. Alright. So if you just like a super fanatic, hey yo, this the part where you like, I didn't heard enough of this video. You go on, cause I gotta be 100, bruh. Those fighting scenes was horrible to me. I mean, god awful. Watching them, it was just like, come on. Like I'm a fan of Marvel too, right? I like the Marvel movies. But I think they having some influence on Power, dog. Because they got these dudes fighting like they got superpowers. Like, Mecca, I mean, come on, I get it. He was in the he cold. He was in the military. Him and the chef, they cold. Mecca got confused. He think the chef was playing him. It's really Kane was the guy. So when he knock off the chef, he do this super crazy move with the knife. I'm like, whoa. I've been calling this dude Luke Cage for a reason. Like, come on. I'm like, okay, that's the best way he could have. Okay. All right. So that's the best way they wrote that scene for him to kill. I'm like, okay. But then the Drew scene. With Guap. Like, looking at Drew, right? So we didn't, like, I watch shows, and I look at certain things. And I see why Kane is like, yo, he ain't ready, da-da-da-da. In a situation like that, Guap high or not high, dog, Drew is like 120 pounds, dog. Like, literally, you look at him, you like, damn, this dude like 120 pounds. They got him flipping Guap like on some, like he must got some super strength or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the? It would have been better if they just let him pull the gun out, talk to him, and shoot him. Bang. Like, why do you have to get all extra? Like, I'm watching, I'm like, no, Power, no. And I think they gotta deal with or do with maybe them doing all these shows and then they gotta put some, they putting these Power Book 2s out. This the second season. We ain't got Force first season yet, right? That's why I think Force is gonna be like. Plus, I know Tommy, for him to sign back on, he ate up all that production, right? I could tell by looking at the camera that they using that it ain't the same production as the last one. See, people don't even catch that, but I catch it. Like, yo, they literally using a different type of camera that make it look a little bit more TV-ish, right? Than what they used to use in the original Power. Like, I could see it. And then other shows with high production, they use a different type of camera that make it look more almost like the same camera they use in the movies. Or the same camera they be using in the movies. I could see that. So the camera thing really been irritating me. I just let it out since I'm talking about the other stuff. But them fighting scenes, I was just like, God, come on. Make it make sense, Paul. Just take your time with it. Make it make sense. All right. And then I actually didn't have no problem with all them coming together, right? Because it was Tariq, it was Braden, it was Monet, Kane, Effie. They all come together, sit down, create a plan, go get Guap, go get Drew. I'm like, okay, they all coming together. Now, usually when it's that many people and it's quick like that, plans never work. Like, I would have looked, if I was in that situation, I would have looked at that and been like, this ain't going, this gonna go left. Just off the strength, it's so many people. But I didn't have no problem with them coming together. I done seen that and plenty of other stuff where all right, let's all come together. The people that's enemies and the people that are frenemies, and they come together and create a plan, a master plan. I'm like, okay, cool, Now, off of that, one thing I did notice is Drew didn't have on gloves when he went into that apartment, so I don't know if that's going to come back to hunt him, maybe Mecca, once he realized that bag got took, he like, oh, let me see who all been up in her. And then he run that and figure out, that Drew was a person that came up in her. I don't know. But, I just had to vent. I had to keep it real and tell some of the stuff that I didn't like about the episode, man. But the episode gave us a lot. Every episode they give us a lot of information. They pushing the story forward. So it was still cool episode, man. But it was just some things, I had to touch on, man. It's Mac the Guru. If you're still here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click that like button. And as always, y'all be easy, be safe. Peace.